Hi. Hello. Wow. Wow. Um, so I haven't started getting ready yet. I look like the part of the movie you don't want to watch. Like, I look like the part of the movie you just skip over because, like, what's that about? You know, you're like, well, nothing required me to find out yet, so why would I? Like, what's the point? Why would I do that? That's boring. Which is fine. You know, yeah. But, wow. You don't know that I said that. I actually like the dark hair, though. But it's like I've had like brown hair my whole life, except for when I dyed it. So like, why am I like, you know what I mean? That was okay. That wasn't bad either. It's not the same, but also it looks bad because it's literally, like just a giant knot on my head. Like birds went and got these for me, so I just have what I have. Like birds went and collected what I do have, so I can't really be like, you know, it should have been different. Like, thank you to the birds, you know? Like, I don't know. It doesn't mean it's good, but it means I'm still like, thank you for the bird. Thank you to the birds. Like you literally used your bird body to fly all the way over there, grab sticks and grass for me, made this and gave it to me. Like yeah, it's like my hair, but it's like birds just went and got, I don't know where it came from. Birds went and got this for me and gave it to me. Where else would it have, I was born with it. Where else would the birds went and got it for me? I don't know. That's the only real explanation. The birds were like, you needed this. And, you know, it was very nice of them. They didn't have to. They did not have to at all. I have to get ready for work, which is crazy. But like I have to. Like I have like human things that I have to do. Like that's crazy. Is that thunder? Oh, it's not. I was really hoping that was thunder. Okay, that's a yes and no. I was hoping it was thunder, but I'm not hoping it was thunder. I'll be right back. I'll show you the breakfast that I ordered. I got the bagel with fish on it. My voice. It wasn't really that I had to cough. I just didn't like it. So I wanted to cough it because I like cough because you know how it changes your voice every time you cough? Like not permanently. At least I haven't done that yet, if it's permanent ever. I don't know. But I haven't done that. So, but see how it goes away? I don't have a sore throat. Like I already drink water. Like what else do you do? It's fine. It's just another version of dying. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like that big of a deal. So I got this bagel with fish on it. It has like onions, tomatoes, the green things. Anyway, I am full because I was imagining so many things. They make the food more, I don't know. I'm gonna throw this away because I'm actually done with it, but I'm gonna explain in a second what I mean. It's like as if while you're eating, if you imagine a lot of things, it's almost as if that actually, the energy like puts calories into your food, not in like a, I don't know how many calories people are supposed to have or how much is in this because I don't care. It's not like that, you know, like not that that's like awful for people, but like I don't know. Everything I say sounds like it means something awful, but it doesn't. That's how everything is. What I mean is when you think, your thoughts put energy into your food, and that can make you full faster if you're actually like feeding your soul so much energy. Then from like 1 or 2 bites, you're like, oh my god, like I just ate like 3 different novels. You know what I mean? And then it's like, but this was food. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing I say is like great. I just try. Anyway, so I have this. Why did I look at the bottom to remember what to tell you that it was? It's like this coffee from Einstein Bagels, but it's frozen. And it's supposed to be like vanilla flavor. I don't know. It is pretty good. It's more flavorful than like a Starbucks Frappuccino because those are kind of bland. But they have a lot of sugar, and this has a lot of sugar. This clearly has like more sugar. I don't know, I need to calm down with the sugar. I need to calm down with it. Because I need to calm down with it. And I need to get ready for work. Why would I ever do that? But I have to. I have to go be a human and stuff. Like, again. Every day. Again. Like, again. I don't know. So, what was I doing? What is that? That doesn't make any sense. Why do I want to make sense? Is there like a reason behind this? Like, why do I think I'm interesting? Why do I? I do, but like, why? You know, but not, it's not about that. Like, why? What else was I saying? Why do I want to be interesting? Like, for what? For who? Right? Ew, I sound like a Minecraft villager. Like, So, yeah, maybe this isn't that good. I have chapped lips, but if I'm gonna deal with that, I have to brush my teeth first. And if I'm gonna do that, I should probably put on like the work outfit first, but all the clothes are in the dryer, so I have to put on shoes because the floor back there, like it's fine, but like the house is old, so the floor is like not really like for your feet, like the ground is like peeled up a little bit and there's like some dirt or something, not like dirt like outside, but like it's not like as refined, so it's like you kind of put on shoes and it's wood, but it's not like hardwood, so it's like you're not gonna get a splinter on your feet, but you're gonna think you're going to. I'm like, if I can even explain this in coherent English, because apparently that's how the back room where the dryer is, where the clothes are. Yeah. I don't know. Technically, if I went to go get the clothes out of the dryer, it would take like 5 seconds, right? Because I could just do it in a way that would make sense. But like I feel like I can go back there and time, if I don't bring a clock with me, will just like surprise me. Like it'll go by and like 30 minutes will go by when it should have been 5 or 2 or 3, right? Like if I don't bring a clock with me, I don't know how much time passed. I'm the only person here, which doesn't mean that that has anything to do with time. But it does mean that like if I were unimportant and time just passed faster for no reason, like, I wouldn't even know if I don't double check the time every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even notice. Like, I wouldn't even notice. And it's like, maybe it doesn't pass that rapidly, but I'm paranoid anyway. But it feels like it does, weirdly. I don't know. But then it's like, maybe I just found something to be distracted by for a long time. But then it's like, maybe I didn't. I think, you know what, maybe people think that, do you think it's possible that there's, like, okay, so, if I could even finish a sentence that I started talking about. So, like, strangers will be like, they'll assume I don't know English, they'll assume I know Spanish. Maybe it's just because I have, like, brown hair and because I look Latina, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, yeah, it's Florida, but this is not Miami where everybody speaks Spanish. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, maybe, like, 1 in 10 people definitely speaks fluent Spanish, but it's not 9 in 10 like in Miami, right? It's not like in Miami you would expect 9 in 10 probably to speak fluent Spanish. Where I live you would expect 1 in 10 or 1.5 in 10, right? Like, so I understand that I'm profiled that way, but to assume that I only speak Spanish in an area where 1 in 10 people speak Spanish at all or fluently is like kind of shocking, but it happens all the time. Which is fine. Like, I'm not against that. Like, okay, like, give me the energy of that. Like, I don't care. But I feel like the residual energy can, like, stay in my aura. And then I speak, like, normal English, but just say something a little bit weird, and people who only speak English as well, while I only speak English, they'll assume that I don't actually mean what I said when I did mean what I said, because what I said sounded weird compared to what most people would have said. Because, like, in my aura, so they're like, so you just don't speak English, you just said, like, you said that bird sounded like it was playing a flute while it was in a tree, you know what I mean, instead of just sounding like a bird. Like, you don't mean that, because you would have meant something totally different. Like, I don't know what else I would have meant by that. That's what I would have meant if I said that. Like, what was I supposed to have meant if I said that? Why was I supposed to have meant something specific? Like, why am I owned by you to you? Like, it doesn't work. I have to go get ready. So sad. I don't know. Are you coming with me? Don't be weird. Oh no. Wait, this is weird. I'm going to get my laundry. Why are you coming with me? I don't know, that's weird, right? I don't know. It's 10 right now. I kind of don't know if I should walk to work or get an Uber. I don't know. What should I do? Why would I choose? I have to choose. Why would I choose at all? Why would I go to work? I have to go to work. I need money. I'm just like, yeah, but like, why would I go? But I need money. Like, it doesn't, like, I'm just like, yeah, but like, why would I actually go? But I have to. It doesn't make sense. I can't convince myself there's a good reason for it to make sense, but I have to. I'm like out of breath from getting my laundry. I didn't even run. It wasn't a workout. It wasn't a workout to me. Like, I don't feel like it was a workout. I don't feel like exhausted from that. I'm just out of breath for no reason, which is fine. Doesn't make sense. There's not a plausible explanation. So I'm just gonna like go get dressed really fast and I'll be back. I don't know. Hello. Oh wait, I have to see what time it is. It's 1:07 or 10:07. 10:07. I literally have to brush my teeth, wash my face, put on chapstick, and then brush my hair and put in whatever into my hair, put my hair up, put on shoes, put my work apron and hat in my backpack, convince myself it's actually fine, that I don't think we have any water bottles left. Which is fine, because I've literally been drinking water. It's not like I'm deprived of water. I'm just crazy. I think that if somebody doesn't have a water bottle with them at all times, they're actively dying, like passing away. Like they're just gonna be, it's gonna be the end of their life and no one's gonna know, and it's just because they don't have a water bottle like in their hand right now. And it's not because there's any reason to believe that. I just actually think it's like true that like they're dying, which is fine. Like I've made peace with that. You might be dying because there's not a water bottle in your hand. Like I run into this way too often. First of all, considering I fully like am not stupid, but like I like could have anxiety to that degree. So I've kind of like separated emotionally from the fact that you're not holding a water bottle, so you might be dying. I'm like, yeah, you might be dying, but you're one of the last 1,000 I've seen. No offense, it doesn't mean I don't care, but I'm not gonna stress out about it. Which is mean, but like you're not really. It's not my fault you're not holding a water bottle, go get one. Like this is like weird, like, but I've made peace with that, so it's like your personal choice. I've made peace with a lot in my lifetime that wasn't even entirely physically real. You know, but wow, I should really just start brushing my teeth and stop talking. It's not like you're listening, I don't know. Actually, some people are. Maybe. No, they're not. I don't know, are you? How would I know? Yeah, so when I'm brushing my teeth, I just think about things like, I think about things like, do you ever think about the fact that, more of a rhetorical question to myself, but also you're here, so you get to hear the rhetorical question and it sounds like I'm personally asking you, which is fine because you can answer it if you want to. But the rhetorical question of, do you ever think about how a lot of the active billionaires on the planet, people who are actively doing things that are also billionaires on the planet, who are actively changing themselves and try to keep their soul alive to some degree, right? Doesn't mean they're not obviously insanely greedy, which probably gets in the way of that sometimes, right? So, do you ever think about how those people are not surprised that you don't have money? It's not that, but what I'm saying is they're surprised not because they wish you did or thought you would have. They're surprised you haven't died yet and they're like, let's speed it up. They're surprised that you haven't died yet. They say, let's speed it up and see what we can do to make it go by faster for you. Like, okay, like, I understand that there's like poverty out there. I'm surprised they haven't died yet. Like, how can we make it worse? How can we make sure that we watch them die faster? Because I'm getting bored up here. It's coming too easily for me, but I'm not gonna ruin that, so. I want someone else to watch that while I'm doing well and they're dying. But let's make the dying part faster, it's taking too long. Like, that's kind of the vibe, right? If they're not actually doing anything to improve, they want to make sure somebody else is not either. Obviously. But do you ever think about that? It's just what I think about while brushing my teeth for some reason. I'm like, teeth are so important. Some people pay a lot of money for their dental work. Oh yeah, billionaires want us all to die. Like, it's like that fast. In my mind to like that, I'm like, I don't know what's going on over there. It's weird. But not untrue. But they don't have a good grasp of what it means to have money or a certain amount of money because they have nothing to compare it to. Referring back to the time when they didn't. They have nothing to compare it to. So they can't be like, oh, $5, that's a lot for an apple, or whatever. Like, I don't know, is it? I don't even know. But they definitely don't know. They'd be like, $1,000, is that a lot for an apple? I don't know, guys. Maybe the prices have gone up. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I think $5 is a lot for an apple. But if you have like 8 apples, then I guess it's like middle of the road. I don't know. If I really think about it. If I don't think about it, then I don't know. But like if I think about it, then I don't know. I think I've changed the meaning of researching in my brain to not mean anything to do with Google or internet search engines. I actually seem to believe that if you ask yourself the same question repeatedly and then get really mad at yourself for not having an answer and then just repeat that process infinitely, eventually you'll just have the exact correct answer. Just make sure you get, really frustrated when it doesn't work. Be like, why do I even have a soul? Is it even worth it?